Doo-dum, boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-dum, bo-bo-bo-bum, bo-bo-bo-bo-bum, ba-bum-bum-bum, bo-doo-dum, bo-bo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Bum, ba-bow-now, ba-da-bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Drop that down. Holy crap, that was a bit loud. Whoa. Alright. Let's grab the actual Abby now. Gimme. Come here. My uniform back on? Oh, that loaded so fast. The cat of technology has fixed it. Alright. Wow. Beautiful. Whew. Let's do that, then do this, then do this. Put it like right there. Set everything else up. Do 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 do. There we go. Now it's going as it should. And I do this, go here. Then do that, and we should be bing. Yes. We are here. Haha. And then I do bam. Good morning. Oh boy. I am so freaking... I don't know what's wrong with me today. I woke up. My throat is feeling gunked up. It feels like I've swallowed a bunch of random shenanigans. I don't know what, to be honest, but it doesn't feel correct. Something just doesn't feel right in my throat. And it's been really funky feeling. And I don't know how to explain it. It's just kinda weird. And I've been trying to figure out what caused it. I've been trying to make sure that my VR is surviving. It is still surviving, which is really good news. Still for all of us. I've found out multiple ways to mitigate a lot of the problems that I've had. And one of the ways that I found out was, let me grab this. Let's grab this. So, when you're using Steam VR, let me put you actually like right there. And then, bink, turn you around because I can. Good grief. Yeah, put you like right there. When you're using Steam VR, you have two modes. Because you have... Let's do it in a way where it's easy to like understand what I'm talking about. You have the display. You have automatic. And then you have something called the compatibility. You have something called compatibility mode. I know this isn't the most easy to read text. I think that's how I write it. I don't know, compatibility. You have mode A and B. And if you have, for example, flickering, you should use mode B. If you hear like audio popping and whatnot. Compatibility mode B has so far, it always helped. It has always helped a lot of the people who have been doing VR stuff. I don't know what A does. I don't know if A has helped anybody, but you should first try. A. That should be your first try. The second try is B. If it doesn't work with A, you go to B. But all of these, if you're using Steam VR, and you're wondering about this, and if your cable is like not actually the issue, on the Steam Dash, when you're actually looking at it, on the left side there is the menus. One of them will be the display menu. I think it's like right around here. So let's do it this way. Just to have like a quick thingy that I can do. For those of you who might be looking for help. I don't know who's gonna see this, but it might help in the future. It might even help me to remember this thing. So you have the Steam dashboard. On the Steam dashboard, you know, when you click the menu button on your controller to open up the Steam Dash, on the left side you will see all the icons and stuff. You click the VR, the little VR icon, to open up the Steam VR stuff. It is in video settings. And in video, you choose, you go to display. I think it's a video display. Hold on, let me actually make sure. So if I click this on the left there, I click video, yes. And then I scroll down, it says display port training mode. I'm just gonna make it very short here. Let's go display training. That way it's easier to understand. Display training. And then choose either mode A or B. Gonna make that there. So you have the compatibility mode. Usually it's on automatic compatibility. Usually. But if that doesn't help you out, if it's causing you issues and stuff, swap it over to A. And then restart Steam VR. See if that helps. If it didn't help, swap it over to B. If that helped, you're basically in luck for a while. It will keep you going for a while. If it gets really, really, really bad, make sure your cord is not tangled. One thing that I do every single time when I start my fucking VR, since I have my cable, it comes from behind me and goes on the floor, is I grab the cable and I slowly go around with it and look in if it's ever like twisted or turned or tilted, and I try to make it as straight as possible, and I curve it around my room through back behind me, so it goes like here, all the way over. If I have to like make this into a better thing, let's use this point as a reference. So it's like draw a room basically. Let's have it like this. My PC is like here. Let's say my display is here, so there's like the base station basically here, and if you're like standing here, my cable goes from behind me in a way where it goes behind. That is how I have it. And I make sure that it's nowhere twisted. If I move anywhere around this area, the cable will at most move from here to go like here. And then I will just grab the cable, move backwards here, and then it will go back this way again. That is the best way you can basically do it and make sure that it doesn't cause you issues. Hello, Hendrit. Morning. So make sure that everything is working that way. Remember, if you have Steam VR, if you have an index or whatever the heck, you're seeing flickering or you hear an audio pop in these, and you're sure that it's not like your actual stuff breaking, go into the display settings of Steam VR, Steam Dash, go to video, find display, compatibility, display training, and swap it from compatibility mode automatic to either A or B. Test those out, see if it works, it might help you out. For those people who have a Steam VR machine, it will help you out a lot. Yes, good morning, Hendrit. How you doing? I'm just explaining what has helped me out a tiny bit. Before I actually get going and everything else to the actual like vket worlds and stuff. I will also be using it through my eyes because it gives better performance. And you will also see what I'm actually looking at. And then you will also see, you know, that thing. You know, me over there and there. But how are you, Hendrit? How's you doing? Because there's a lot of things happening. The Steam frame is coming out soonish, so I have a feeling if you want Hendrit, you might be able to get your hands on a very cheap VR. If it's very cheap, actually, might actually be cheaper than your Oculus, and it be PC compatible. That might come out soonish. Speculations, within the next 5 days, we will get an announcement. Speculations. Yeah. I'm doing okay. I just didn't sleep properly because upstairs neighbors were being loud as fuck, so I made a complaint about them last night. Very, very confidently just basically said, hey, if this doesn't get better, we're basically gonna move the fuck out of here, so let's actually fix your shit. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Basically, I slightly threatened them because this is fucking ridiculous. Because it's at nighttime. You will look into it. Yeah, I'll keep you posted about that. It can be used. Speaking about the Steam Frame, you can use it wirelessly by just putting a dongle into your PC. So yay, it's basically very small, very lightweight, and the controllers don't need lighthouses. They work with the inside-out tracking. You know, the same thing on the Quest. You can also use it wired if you want to. You feel sorry for my neighbors? Why do you feel sorry for my neighbors? My neighbors are assholes. Well, the upstairs ones, that is. Oh, you're sorry that they're nosy? Yeah. It's only the upstairs ones. I think it's just the kids, to be honest, but I feel like the parents should actually, you know, parent the kids and tell them just shut the fuck up. But for some reason, they just don't do it. I don't know what's wrong with them. They're just fucking stupid. Downstairs neighbors, so far, they're lovely. I have no issues. The ones that slammed their door behind me, the first floor neighbors, that's their only fault. I don't care. It doesn't happen at nighttime, so I don't give a fuck. Plus, they have a cat. They have a kitty cat. So, yay. Also, you will be hearing my fan every now and then going shh, so you'll hear a little bit of shh. But yeah, other than that, it's fine. Anyways, since you're here and everything else, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna turn this off, so you will see from my eyes. I will go into Worlds, we will go into my favorites. We will actually go to here, vket and random. And we will actually start. Kids, you understand? Yeah, and there's multiple of them. Let's start with looking at some of the funnier ones that you have not seen. Let's start with Virtual Market 3, this, because it has 54 worlds. Now, let's see. What here is something that would be interesting? Let's see. Which one of these do you think we should visit? We have the VKit arcade down there. You got Madame Wunderkammer, which was really fun to go through. You got the Tea Party one, the actual old Cocoon Aquarium. You have some idiot university students as neighbors. I would rather take those. I can at least talk to them. You got the Starship Orchestra ones, High Law Cities, Nursery Rhyme places. You got the Groove Graph City, the hotel. We got some Gurivag Imperial stuff. And then the Isekai Marsh, more Starship Orchestra. That's the part 2. Huh. And then really old ones, like actual like old ones, VKit 4 stuff. Those are really old, and holy crap, some of the stuff are really dangerous. You can't do it. It's fair enough. You know, how about we do this the easiest way? We go check out Groovegraph first, and then from there we choose another one. I think there's 4 or 3 of these virtual market accounts that we can check out. So, how about we do like 2 of each? I feel like that would be fair. So, should we check out... Which one do you want? Do you want the purple one or the yellow one? The Funkbuster or Electro something? Which one would you be interested more in? Electropiece or Funk? Purple? Alright. We go in there. It is also 412 megabytes, so it'll be a tiny bit of a load. So, don't worry. I will have this in the background. Oh yeah, you can actually get to see this loading. See? It's loading there. I'll also grab my energy drink, because I need it. This time it comes in a bottle, and it is a Ed Hydrate. An Ed Energy Drink Hydrate. The Ed stands for energy drink. No more dark spaces. Purple wall. Yeah, this is one of the loading screens, by the way. You can have this as a loading screen. There's also another loading... This also has custom music and stuff. There's another loading screen as well. Which is the original one, which is just a green void. It's not that funny. And also, we will still be going to that black void for a bit. Because this is a transition. There's another one that's an island. You can get like an island that you can be on to see like stuff. See? Now we're back here. Back in the darkness. Yeah. we will be. I won't preload any of these because I don't care. I literally don't care. I don't mind. But yeah, we always go back to a black screen because for some reason it doesn't want to show you the area that you're in. I know why it does that. It's Jordan now. Here we go. Turn that off. Here we go. So, to explain quickly why it does that. If you have your camera out and you're in that black screen, you're not actually in the black screen. You're actually inside of the world already. You're actually already in here, but you have no animations going on, no voice, no nothing, until a certain point where your voice actually cuts in. That's why some people can hear you talking even though you're still in the loading screen, technically. And the camera is the first thing that loads in because it loads the world. But yes, welcome to this one. This was the 2024 summer one. Hey. This is what they had going. And it looks a whole lot more interesting than what we saw last time, doesn't it, Hendred? They had all of this going, and you had this funny little thing where you could actually pick up this, you know, the fucking can right here, and then just go to the wall and just start spraying like this. They had this whole thing as a reference to, like, a lot of fucking things. It reference to Jet Set Radio, to, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, and a bunch of others. That's why they made this. Even the fucking characters are like references. This. We have... I love these booths as well. These booths are really nice. I know this is not like the old one. This is like 2024. But still, a lot of people didn't visit these places even. And this is coffee shop Amane's booth. Which you can see right here, which is kind of cool looking. Little comic as well and stuff. You have, of course, the Mame and Friends booth, which has all of these on display again. My friend Tao actually uses this model very often. I can't believe that was like a coming soon avatar. I've seen this one being used a lot. That is by my friend Con used that. Oh, my full body said no. Give me a sec. That is my left angle that said no. Okay, we're back. That was funny. My friend Konaga used that. I'm going to kill my finger. It's doing mysterious things again. What is your issue? I need a new right controller at some point. It's fine. It's like a... My right finger has become a character. Yeah. My friend Tao used that one. That one is used by my friend Con. That one I've seen a lot of people using. The other ones I haven't seen much of my friends using. There's one person I've seen, the Puck, who used that one specifically. Finger. That one. Then you have this booth, which is just... I think it's just like decals and stuff. Like actual like cool looking things. Which is kind of nice as well. Then you have the clothing accessories. Duh. But even this looks really nice. It is stylized to this place. Weird. This was by Boo Boo Bougainville. These are the coolest Boo Boo Bougainville avatars I have seen. No joke. She comes with the actual skateboard, really cool. Her gimmick is taking her head off, as you can see. And then you got her. I don't remember much about her, but she exists. But she is cool. I see nobody using these avatars. One of the reasons being that Boo Boo Bougainville is basically a premium brand avatar creator. So the price is usually quite fucking high. And their latest avatars are kind of garbage, I'm gonna be real. That's my personal opinion. You got the Tojo Clan VR. Two of my buddies are in it. It's an RP group, and we could actually visit their worlds. You know, next week we can go visit one of their worlds. Or a couple of their worlds at least. You got the Arc Book Chipika. She makes a lot of cool things, and you got Solfira here, a Twitch streamer. This was, by the way, one of the ones where I was disappointed in the fact that there were a lot of these advertisements. I don't like this. I don't like that. Save this for PJKT. PTKD is where you should be advertising community, streamers, whatever the hell. Not VKet. VKet should be for avatar stuff. This is fine, where it's a compilation of stuff. Some of these are music artists, so they actually sell like their music and stuff. Because they're trying to, like, you know, sell the albums, which is really nice. We do have music VKet. Visiting that would be funny, but unfortunately I don't want to risk a copyright strike from every single goddamn fucking artist. But still, really nice place. I also like how alive this place is. Everything feels alive here. This feels alive. It's a bit over the top, but I fucking love it. You got Serafina over here. Their avatar is kind of cool. You got this group, which is a collab booth by a lot of people. This is a actual VR FM radio channel. They actually have a broadcast. If you hang around in Japan Street, for example, they have a TV there that actually showcases random bands, random things, the worlds, shows, whatever the fuck. And this is one of the people who has a show there. They actually do have a schedule. They do it, as far as I've known, for 3 years. I think. You got the bar groups that are advertised and everything else. You got the funny little gag comedy things that happen. And I love them. Always have loved this. Excuse me. You got some interesting avatars that are like stylized. Like these catch your eye. They might not be like the coolest, but they catch your eye. It's really nice seeing this. And honestly, already as I've come back here, I've seen more interesting things than I saw in the entirety of the new VKet. I'ma be real here. Oh yeah, and that's Corbell, a VKet ambassador. I've seen them around a lot. They hang around in... I've seen them in the Great Pug. I've also seen them in Furry Hideout. Interesting person. You I have not seen. You got the alien, does he? Especially the one with the blue skin. Yeah. You got these alien dudes, which is a weird booth, but I like it. I like their weird booth. They sell some random stuff as well. Then you got this guy with the food. That kitty cat knows things. This is a intriguing looking booth as well. Like, holy crap, that's actually kind of cool. Not sure technically what these guys were doing, but I think it's an idol group. Hold up. I think there's a video playing upstairs. Excuse me? Good grief. Oh no, they have a live stage. I'm not going in there. Oh, wait, there it is. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you get these. These are in every VKet. You have a singular character just standing there. And it's really funny, because you don't know what the hell this is until you're like, how do I get the VKet menu going? And you had to like fiddle around, figure out what actually caused the menu to appear. There we go. And when you want to know what it is, you're like, catalog. And then you just do this, and it's Onibox. Blue circle of something, and then it just disappears, because this is an old VKet, so of course it's gonna disappear. The Korean-Japan exchange booth. Nice. I think he's been in music VKet. I think, if I remember correctly. And then you end up into this area, which it still continues, by the way. This is a huge area. This is one of the biggest, like, that you can find. You got all the characters over there just having a good time and doing whatever the hell. You see the cars just driving past. It feels so good, so alive. I keep saying that very often. You got another Abby here on display, and yes, you can actually wear some of these avatars. Of course, these are like, you know, this is a PC only, so that's unfortunate, but still. You got the people selling the outfits and stuff. You got these, the space suits, which are really cool. I like it. Really stylized. Your phone is plugged in the charger and it's going above 0%. Oh god, that's not good. Oh god. The magic show. Wait, hold on. I forgot about this avatar. But nice. I love that little creature. Big Bunoi indeed. Yeah, I like that. Also, I bought this avatar as a gift for one of my buddies. It is a old avatar that got a new version made for them. The old version was a lot more intense than this one. Of course, you got this lizard over here as well. The new version is a lot more tame. The old version had sliders for everything. Holy fucking hell, there were sliders for everything. It was so fucking all over the place. Yeah. Then you got these. Anyways. Let's keep going. It's fun going through these old ones. Here's the bone zone. I love the presentation. You got Meltyware over here, selling their clothing and stuff. Nice. You got Marinar Tentacles and Calidori. Oh yeah, it's Calidori! Hey, so she was here! So Calidori is a streamer that I've seen. And last I checked, they were still sick, having a fever or something. But I've been seeing them a lot on my fucking timeline. I don't follow them on TikTok, I check them out on X, on Twitter. They are I would check their streams out. They're fun. They're a good streamer. I like them. I don't know about Marina Tentacles. I have not actually checked their stuff at all. But Calidori, definitely check them out. That one changed their name to Reef Snacks. Wait, really? Marinara changed their name to Reef Snacks? Did they rebrand? Huh, thanks for that info, Shin. Okay, fair enough. That's why nobody can find them, if they go here. We got the advertisement for Project Ironclad, the VR MMO. And yes, this is actually fully playable, but breaks very often. It's best doing it solo or with a couple friends. The more people that are in that world, the more likely it is to break. Also, how you doing, Shin? How's things going for you? You got some Abbeys here as well, and then you got the booth shop, which has a lot of things like gimmicks. You got the pet friends, transforms, you got the homing bullet, automatic pistol stuff. Hello. You got more clothing, which is kind of cool and stuff. You got the otters doing otter things. Jeez, I had a lag spike. If I lose audio at any point in time, do tell me. If you don't hear any audio, I will fix that immediately. I know exactly what it might be. You might be not very active, health issues. Ooh, fair enough, Shin, fair enough. I hope you recover soon. I hope you recover soon. I know it doesn't look like that I mean much when my face doesn't have any expressions other than just... But I hope you heal up soon. And yes, I can combo them from here. I could be like... Please do heal up. Oh yeah. And over here, if you actually click those, you will be on stage doing that thing. Which is really funny. Ronan actually had a booth in the other version of this. Express emotion right now. No, fuck you. You got the virtual pogo stick. Yes, it actually does work. You can actually summon it and then get on it. If you're in, I think if you're in full body, you can actually angle yourself and jump around a lot. It even works on desktop, yes. But I think in full body, you can actually jump a little bit more insane with it. And maybe that's coming soon. I don't know what the heck, if that came out properly. But still, these guys sell like all sorts of Unity assets. You can fly on boats and stuff. I love that they went the extra effort to make this. They make a lot of cool things. There's so many cool things in these old ones. And I'm really... I don't know why. If it's just me or if the quality just dropped in the future. But I love these old places. These old VKets. Not super old. 2024 is great. Here's another creator with their bird. Oh yeah, this outfit and also Avi I've seen so many times. So many of my friends have been using that. It's really funny. You got the Meta Theater Odd Festival group. I think that's over. Like I don't know if they've done anything recently, but it's funny going to them sometimes and seeing the stuff that's on, like what they put on. Hammer. You got more avatars here. You got Boots. I'm not sure if I'm seeing that correctly, but that looks like almost somebody who's trying to be Leshy. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna keep going. See him again. You got this booth again. With the Boo Boo Bougainville clothes. Wait, Boo Boo had 2 booths? Huh. Oh wait, no, it might be a collab thing. So they actually had like a collab outfit made. There's the VRC Academy, the virtual reality community, which is kind of cool as all hell. The Team Arc. Their stuff that they do, everything. There's so many cool things on display. Creature. Tiny creature. And then you have this end portion. And how it looks. I really like that. I like this. This is nice. Okay. Now, let's go back into the worlds. Let's click this guy. I think this is Virtual Market 6. Oh, there's 6 of them. Alright. Then open this up. Alright. So they have the quest variants for some of these. But, let's see. Alright. So what should we go through? I'm not gonna go through the quest ones, because they're just genuinely, they're not that good compared to the actual PC ones. Holy crap, is this just the fuck? No, wait, this one isn't that good. Alright, let's go backwards. Nothing against that. Virtual Market 4. Let's use this guy. Much better. Alright. Now let's see, what do we have? So we have 2021 stuff. VKit 5, the orbitals. You got some of the 2024 ones here. 2023, Fallen Eden. Some Holy Glade stuff, Castello Magica. You got 2022 Winter, the VKit Plaza. The Aqueduct, the Cosmo Travel Elevator. The Cosmo Travel Elevator is really pretty, by the way. The elevator is actually super pretty, handwritten. You got the Valhalla of Iron Ravens, which was my favorite. These two are my all-time favorites, specifically this one, the blue one. Almeria is also a really pretty place. The Kowloon ones are also cool. Now, which one would you like to see? Which one, where do you want to go? Do you want to go on an elevator that goes to the Cosmos? Do you want to go to the VK Plaza, different versions of it? Do you want to go to Kowloon and Gamble? To the Aqueduct? To the Valhalla of Iron Ravens with mech stuff? Would you like to go to Holy Glade or a magical place? Or something like that? Maybe the Baramhorn? What do you think? Which one would y'all like to go to? Because we also got the Storytime ones up here, which is the 2024 ones. And then Sky Park. The Sky Park was reused, and so was Ardella. Or Argdella, sorry. Some of these are so old that I don't know if they're gonna actually even run anymore. The 2021 ones might be... They might have issues, but still. Go to my favorite? Alright. Valhalla of Iron Ravens it is, then. Luckily, it's not that huge. So I'm just gonna click... I'm just gonna join a public version every single time. Yay. See, it's only 276 megabytes. Tunes back. And let's take a sip. We also move semi-slowly here. For a good reason. But remember, this is going to be 2021, so this is going to be a relatively old one, but a relatively good one. Because the stuff that's on display here is insane for its time. And even now, I don't think there's many things that have actually gotten better than this. A lot of virtual markets, they have pretty beautiful worlds, they have cool avatars on display, but the avatars and stuff sometimes lack substance. Especially for the price that people ask for a lot of things. I know it's because, you know, inflation and whatever the fuck happens and people need their money, but you're selling a digital product that you make once. You might update it every now and then, but you still can't be asking the same price as like a fucking full course meal at a fancy restaurant, like $120. You can't be asking that. Well, you can, but it's not really a smart idea, in my opinion. That is my opinion. Do not take it as actual word or whatever the fuck. But still. We are currently still initializing the world. Like I said, it's an old one, so it might have some... it might actually disconnect us or do something else. We'll see. A lot of the avatars and stuff that I've seen, the quality has varied massively. It has varied between being extremely high or extremely low. Couple of these, we've actually gotten to a funny point where it's a mix. We actually did make it, holy shit. Yes. So the VK menu this time, we can actually pull it by pressing the trigger twice. And yes, you can swap it to English from there. I'm gonna speed this up a bit. I can't actually speed this up. Fuck. Fuck it. Put that away. This VK does not offer the speed chains. At least it didn't this time. But yes, already. So this was part of a two-part series. There are actually stories to these VKs. Some of them actually allow you to, when you go through them in order, you progress certain things from the worlds to the other. And here we have a story between mech fighters, where one of them got fucking totaled. Another one's totaled up there as well. Very Armored Core-esque. Hello, Zach. And to show you how insane some things were, immediately the first thing that we have on display is this one called Tier. This avatar blew my mind ages ago, considering it was from 2021 when people were barely figuring out how to make particle effects that didn't kill people. And this guy, let's see if he works. Oh my fucking god. He actually does work. Shoulder. You can actually fuck around with the shoulders a tiny bit. You have the Whale Blaster, which you can swap away from the gun mode to normal mode, turn the Excalibur off. You know? And then you have the crying system, which if you enable it, it has a particle that starts now affecting slowly. Shooting open crying system first. Yeah, it's a display model, so it doesn't look that good, but it still blew my mind back in the day. Like, this was actually kind of insane when you saw this. Go back. Excuse me. Funny story. This has actually been built IRL. The guys who made this actually made it IRL. They built it. So there's a full display model. I think we can see upstairs. Yeah, here we go. Here's all the parts that they actually started creating, and they've made it over the course of a few years to make this. Yeah, it is impressive. How you doing, Zach? How's things going for you? I heard a little audio pop, so we might lose audio in a few, maybe 30 minutes or so. And then I just had to put it back. But yeah, they built this IRL. All the parts. And then we have this creator who is still in virtual markets. They still make stuff, which is really funny. And they have cool models. I like their mech stuff, but they're also really funny because when you go up here and you see all of this detail and you turn around, that's their characters. And then you got these little creatures. which is really freaking funny. It's really funny, all the stuff that they do. I know, right? And then you got, like, more mech stuff. I am biased. I will say this, I am biased because I like robots. I am a dude. Dudes love robots. Everybody knows this for a fact. You give any dude a robot and they will just instantly go, Gah! Yeah. These, fantastic, even though you can tell this is really old. Low textures and everything else, but it is beautiful for what it is. It would still work today. You had this modular system where you could swap the parts slowly over it while using it. This freak. Good God. Let's see if it works. Okay. Let me see. I need to know. Oh, good, great. Oh yeah. You will now see that there's a screen in front of me. I will turn it on. Yes, we are inside of the actual cockpit. It's a bit jank to use in full body specifically, because it for some reason follows my hip. But you can also turn the camera on and off. The camera is supposed to actually show where the hell you are. You have a chair, you have everything, aim, cockpit, you can actually open it. You know, so that people can actually see what's inside. Good fucking grief, this thing is so jank. I'm gonna swap out of it before I fucking lose my mind. Holy shit. It's mostly meant to be used in half-body or in desktop mode. It is a very detailed, insane avatar for 2021. Like, holy crap. Then you got the Dragon Ball dudes. Like, this definitely looks like something out of Sandland or Dragon Ball. And it's really funny. I'd use it. You got some items to use, some weaponries. They're kind of, the display model isn't that great. You got this guy that transforms between a couple forms, which is also really freaking cool. I like it. You had these guys who I ain't a fan of. I have never been a fan of these. I don't know why, I just don't like them. Never have. I don't know why. Some more low poly mechs, which was really funny. I love that. And then you got this guy, the armor core dude, basically. These are totally armor cores, ACs. You cannot tell me this is an armor core inspired. Like, there's no way. Insane. Like, really good looking. I love it. And I will gush about them forever. I've spent hours going through these. Going through this one specifically over and over again just to look at the stuff. Oh yeah, voxel weapons. You know, you can actually tell that it's made with voxels. Kinda cool. You had this guy who you actually couldn't transform into. He was on sale, but you could never become him until you actually bought him. I think he came back in one more VRC like a year or two after, and you could become him. You got Lady Booba here with the two others. Yeah. Every day I saw you something that surprises you more in VR. Yeah! There's the world gimmick stuff that people used. Unlimited blade works, basically. You had this guy where the full version had all sorts of insane abilities. Remember, 2021. Nowadays, this is nothing special. Back then, it was insanely special. The only thing that makes it special now is the fact that this was made so long ago and people still don't realize that, hey, the stuff that you're doing is not actually new. It's actually pretty old. Alright. Ooh, I wonder. Yep, here's the two dudes. This was the best thing to basically show. You had this guy. Let me turn into him. To this sample avatar, and we will go this way. Let's hope he still works. Alright. He's pretty cool, in the sense that, you have the sword that you can equip. Nicely detailed. I actually enjoy how it looks. And when you activate the flame looks still stunning. 5 years ago, yeah. It's a stunning looking flame. Oh yeah. The Tryon is limited, by the way, with the stuff that it has. It still doesn't have everything. Let's put that away. Now, you can also summon the shield, which comes down like that. And then you can actually equip the shield. Just that way. You gotta go, you need to go to bed. Go to bed, Jack. Go to bed. The shield, you can hold it in front of you. You can also fire the shield. Kinda cool. You can also turn it into a claw mode. And it fires a projectile. It's weirdly insane. The machine comes back up, and then you can just, you know, click, give it the shield back. And there it goes. Now, here's the actual cool thing. I will look this way. And we have summoned that thing. Yeah, remember, this is a avatar. This is from an avatar. You have the other one as well, which is, if we swap it, that guy, who has a giant beam and everything else that he fires. You can actually see from here, all the systems. Really fucking cool avatar. Expensive though. It was really cool seeing it. I shit you not, I have always been blown away by that. Nothing has topped that in quality. You got also the other avatars here as well that showcase like combiners that you can use. You got some booths that are like, oh hey, you walk up and it's like, start up, open up. Shing! There you go. Guns and whatnot. And honestly, I got spoiled by these things. The quality is just insane and some things are just a bit weird. And it's weird how people didn't make anything cool like this. This is still cool. This thing. If you saw this slowly walking in a world, in a foggy world with the floodlights and everything else. Let me actually do this as well. It would be really cool. Has a little scout UAV. You got the turret at the top as the head. You got the smoke launchers. The big ass gun that it has. You got the floodlights right there. It even has a tow cable. Yeesh. 2021, when people made cool shit, what happened? You got these guys, which are still cool. Low poly, but cool. Reminds me of PS1 and PS2 era. He was also cool. I liked him. Skull's content. I'm not going in there because a lot of things are a bit weird and wonky when getting close. I like the detail on this motorbike. It was nicely detailed. Which is why I liked it back in the day. Corporate officers are unrated. Yes, they are. This guy is a one-coin robot. AKA, he cost less than $1. This was a less than $1 robot. I actually bought him ages ago. He was super cheap. I liked him. And you can easily make him quest compatible and whatnot. There's still some stuff up here, so let's keep going. There's that harpy again. There's also people who made these ones. These are still popular. If I remember correctly, they're still being made today. But I am not sure how many they have released so far. But people enjoy them. I don't remember if there was a booth there or if it's now gone because of reasons. Oh, this creator, Anomaro, their avatars are wild. They have so many things inside of them, but they're also expensive. I used to have that thing, the gigantic unloader. That transforms into multiple different things and has a giant rail cannon on the back. I also had That one. A lot of their avies have so much content in them. Good grief. I am surprised how they even made it. So the price is justified, because oh my good grief. Insanity. Absolute insanity. Anyways, time to check out more VRCs. Let's click, who should I... Virtual Market 2, let's click this guy. Oh no, he's only music virtual market stuff. Okay, let's see. What about this guy? He's virtual market 1. Alright, what do you have? Oh god, there's some old ones here. Oh, this might be bad. Okay, let me give you a little thingamajiggy here, people. VRC 2 Kenron Expo, this one's broken. This one's actually broken. You cannot go on that forwarding platform anymore. That has exploded. It will just crash. It will probably crash the entire stream and my PC because it's that broken. Castello Magica also has a broken piece. I don't remember which one of these it is. One of these three is broken beyond belief. So we can't go to VRC 3 on stream because it is too dangerous. I'll tell you this, VRC 3 is very dangerous, but I can tell you now, this was made in 2029. Not 2029, 2019, sorry. Excuse me. 2019, extremely beautiful worlds. I would recommend checking them out on desktop on your own time. Actually go check them out on your own time. So, yeebus. Let's go backwards. Let me click your Virtual Market 2. Let's find Virtual Market 3 again. Where are you? VRC 1, that's by Theo. Oh yeah, that's the original. Was it this guy? What are we looking at? Are we looking at VRC 6, dude? This is the 2021 dude. Let me check real quick. Wrong dude. Let's just go back to this dude. There we go. Alright. Which one do we want to check out next? Because this one has the most of these. Since we're in 2021 now, and we went to... I think we were 2024. Yeah, we were in 2024. So, we have 2022, 2021. We got a lot of things. What would be interesting? Because we could check out, there's the fantasy place, Almeria. You've got the Kowloon Empire, a casino place. The VRC Plaza, you got two versions of it. You got the winter one and the regular one. I don't know if they have another one. If I remember correctly, the winter one of these has a theater. Actually, I think both of them have the theater in it that actually plays a VRChat movie that somebody made. You got Cosmo Travel, the elevator, which was really beautiful. We don't have Wunderkammer here. You got Castello Magica, the new version of it. You got Aquedust, which is a Aladdin-inspired thing. Barhamhorn was also kind of cool looking. It was a, like, fantasy city. Yapapujero is full of weird critters. Fallen Eden is a... I think it's inside of a giant space station, if I remember correctly. Nogol... I don't remember Nogol, actually. This one is one that I do not remember. It's a forest. Hold on. If it's a forest, it goes on for 6 rooms. Okay, yeah. Arkdella, really cool looking ruin area. And then you got the Kowloon Empire, the, like, modernized version of it. What would you like to see? Which one would you be the most interested in out of these? Does any of them sound like it would be, fun to go to? So, you have casino, futuristic mall, a elevator that has a nice beautiful gimmick and actually looks very beautiful. Which one? Elevator. Alright, which one? You want blue or red? blue. Alright. That is 446 megabytes. Alright, let's go. Then put the controller down and have another sip. Remember, stay hydrated. Yes, my internet is shite. I'm hoping it gets better in the future. Once I get a job, once I get my first paycheck and actually a permanent job, I will upgrade everything. I will get us better internet and better everything. What year is it from? 2022? Yeah. It is specifically the winter of 2022. So think about that. We're going to a really pretty elevator, which I think if I remember correctly, it was the first VCAT I dragged Mochi into, and a couple other bodies, I think. Don't quote me on that, I do not remember too much about it. But I remember that it was part of a good series of VCAT worlds that were actually really, really, really good. You're starting to hate your job. A lot of people are hating their jobs at the moment. I am really sorry for a lot of people. I feel so bad for them. Like, this economy sucks ass. It is so bad. And workers are being treated like dirt. I feel very bad for everybody. But I also tell people, do not quit until you have a better job that you can actually, and you know that you can do for ages. Otherwise, you screw yourself over. It is really hard to get anything here. You don't hate it, Jacob, but there are days. Of course, there's always going to be days. There's always going to be days you're going to hate your job. There's always going to be those days. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hold up. North Yokohama Racing Lagoon 1999. I really wish we actually had a system that was set so that every year specific people who go through an interview process and everything else basically have a chance at getting a life package deal. And also, yeah, I need to get an emulator at some point, because Racing Lagoon, I want to play it with the English patch. It is a racing RPG game by Square, with an insane story, good music, and I feel like we would have a lot of fun playing it. Oh, we're joining. Oh, here we are. Alright. So this is, I think, the second time this creature makes an appearance in a VCAT. This little guy. He's a little creature. Yeah. And if we look around, you can see that we're in a weird place. Pretty cool, huh? Now, let us go in. Oh yeah, floor 61. And that should change really soon. Or not. Maybe that's broken now. Anyways, we have now entered a whole new place. I've actually shown this. We went through this during one stream back in the day. Oh, and it also has random weather. I like how that sounds. It rains for a tiny bit and then it ends. Yeah. And here we have a lot of different outfits for different seasons. I highly recommend it to anybody. I always, whenever I talk to my friends and they're like looking for asses and stuff, I'm like, instead of going through Booth and trying to find everything, why not spend a little bit of time in VR chat, going to the virtual market and going to check out some of these older ones to see if there's an outfit that they might enjoy, that they might be able to just, you know, use on their avatars. There's the nurse outfit, for example, which is Kind of cool. You got these, the cocktail party gothic, the retro one piece. And they work for a lot of avatars. They might even work for modern avatars nowadays because, you know, they update them. It's raining again. Ever since I played Two Worlds, so there's this old RPG game called Two Worlds. Ever since I played it, every time it starts raining, I have to say it in a weird way, just like the main character from Two Worlds does. It's raining. It is. It's really beautiful. We got the Cafe Iron Moon, where you can see, like, all these pictures of, like, stuff that they're selling. The gallery stuff, izakaya, there's some little accessories on sale. Ow. Smacked myself. And this is only one part of it. Remember, Hendra, this is only a part 1. Excuse me. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Punch myself a few times. You got more outfits, and then if we go through here, you got toilet robots. I don't know why they exist. I still don't know why they're there. You got another outfit. Then you got some Christmas stuff up here, like a penguin kigurumi. Then you got these little things as well. The particle manta rays, particle turtles, particle whales, particle fish. Which people love. And also, a lot of people get stuck in this booth because they just don't know where the, exit is because they keep running into the glass. Unfortunately, this was one of the VKets where I noticed that there was a lot of empty booths. It happened a bit too many times. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened. I think the dude who was supposed to put a booth there just didn't have time, or he just screwed up. Alright, and this guy sells random things like physically based shader for VR chat. You had the atmosphere stuff, a smart fridge, it's just a prop. The air conditioner and all that jazz. The Heki display as well. Alright. Let's go in the elevator and go downwards. That was the only sad part about this, is the fact that a lot of the booths were empty. Alright, we're going to floor 62. My fucking eyeballs. Bink! And now we're in here. Big Brother is watching. There's a lot of cameras. This was... Oh yeah, I brought my friend Adam here. Adam, back in the day, he did never speak. He never spoke with his actual words. He used a voice translation software, basically, so he always used like a voice changer. And he used this avatar. Good fucking god. I don't remember what his name was. I think it was like Timmy or something like that. It was really funny. Good grief. Oh yeah. Then we have these as well. That is an avatar that is still used. I've seen that one around a few times. Her I have not seen in ages. It was both Booth and a Gumroad avatar. Not that expensive either. They were actually pretty damn cheap. Except for this one. This one is overpriced. Or was. Now it's actually pretty cheap because of, inflation or whatever the fuck happened. And the price for yen went down. You got her as well. She is still used. And so is she. Both of these are still used. Extremely expensivos. Good grief. Yeah. Then you had this creator who made battleships. Which was really cool. They make 3D models of modern ships and other weapons for Unity games and VR chat. They had the submarines, detailed fucking destroyers with armaments. Really cool. For those who actually liked boat stuff, they still look cool. Yes, they do. A lot of things still look cool from this era. Remember, we are only 1 year from that Iron Raven one. This was the next year. Oh yeah, these were also cool. I like these. The outfits are on display here, and you can also swap to them. Yeah, I did bring Mochi here because I remember Mochi talking about that one, Abby. I know, right? The music's nice. That was one thing I really liked about some booths is good presentation and good music. It was really nice when people did something like this. It felt like you were walking to an actual shop. Which was something that gave a massive like bonus to a lot of these. Even this. Good God. Good fucking God. So gaudy, but I loved it. Alright. Let's go check out the next one. The floor 63. Hold on to your eyeballs. Because it's about to get bright. Boink! And now we're here. I think I like this area the second most, and that was purely because I was looking at the birds. And the lens flare. Plus the music. This reminded me of Dot Hack. A lot. Also, this was one of the ones that you wanted to become very small because you actually could get in here. We actually visited this world in VR chat. That was the one that Radanak took me to. We took a group photo there. It was really fun. Boink! It's so much easier going there now that I actually have OVR. That I can just move myself up and down. I used to actually crawl in there. And I would have to hug my floor. Here's the costumes for specific avies as well. Honestly, I like the art there. The eye looks a bit funky. It looks like the stuff that I do, where the eye just gets extremely funky. Excuse me, what is happening up there? Okay. I'm just gonna walk backwards and pretend I didn't see that. Ooh, there it is. Okay, you might remember this. I've shown 2 worlds that you've seen this in. I have gone to Japan Street, and then there was that other one that was that was the home world for a bit. This was used there. This is a prefab area that people use a lot for a lot of Japanese worlds because it's a bar street, basically. So you have the little bar down here, but also you have this area here with chicken. Then you have the other room, which is not in use at the moment. There's just a picture there. That's actually taken from that world that was a home world for a while. You had this room. You have bikinis and stuff. Another room with more stuff. This is a massive collab booth, which I am not even mad at. You don't have the bathroom here this time, and you don't have the actual, like, road that goes there. There's supposed to be a bar that's open here, that then goes upwards. It goes up there, but it's currently not here. You remember it? Hell yeah. Good job. Good job remembering it. I should put these on, like make a little test to see if people remember stuff. Oh yeah, Marbody. Team Marucci. The punk coordinates, the different models. Like, these are actually nice old models. Really cool looking as well. I kind of wish people still use them. They're nice looking, decent models. But no, it's all about having the biggest of titties and all that jazz. You can also tell that we're kind of speeding through these compared to the Groovecraft City. That place, we were there for a while. But still. Anyways. Next. Also, who's DMing me? There we go. Back here. Alright. Next area. Bink! We're in the library. Nice. And I know this ain't like the most exciting thing ever. A lot of people are just like, oh, where's the jiggles and stuff? And I'm like, Hologroid. Kiba. I like this. I should actually go check out that at some point again. For me, this is the most exciting stuff to actually check out, to be honest. Oh, there's the one-coin robot again, by the way. It's still on display here. Still on sale. This is what it actually looks like, by the way. And it's using the infinite space shader, because if you walk in here, that thing is much bigger than what it actually shows. Because if I go here, it's not there. But if I look from here, pretty cool, huh? Oh yeah, that's the cafe, by the way. That is just, you get, it takes a while to get out of there. So we're gonna do the funky thing and just do this. It's a demo for all of their like food stuff that you can actually like eat and use. And even cook. You can actually cook the yakiniku and everything. Yeah, parkour. Yeah. Ooh. Here's the VRC Battle Royale dudes, Vertex. This used to be the main like Battle Royale game that was made in VRChat, where people would run around and you know, play with all the guns. You can see how old this is. And people had a lot of blast with it. You got all the guns as well on display. And you can shoot them. They had a lot of fun with that. I thought it was really funny when I saw that, and I was like, oh my god, that's so funny. I think they still update it. They add new stuff every year. And even areas. And they collab with people. Games like that, yes. There's a lot of them. Here's, for example, a gimmick booth. This guy makes a lot of gimmick stuff, which are really funny. If you have a friend, you can actually make the mochi. You're supposed to actually do it where one puts the water in, the other one smacks. That's also taken from a VRChat world. See? Yeah. He makes a lot of gimmicks. What do I mean, EU? Oh yeah, this one was fun because you can grab your friend and drag them along with this. The Etch-a-Sketch also works. Everything here works. They're all funny things. Boink. Oh yeah, this is one that you can also like use. You can actually just fucking hit. I wonder if it still works. Right foot. Fucking. There you go. Actually works. That's so wrong. Mayonnaise on the pizza. Japanese thing. Yeah. They have a lot of nice things here. Like, I love the displays. I think now we reach the end. I think we reached the bottom of the elevator now. Also, my leg just fucking popped and snapped when I did that. The leg kick. That was funny. I just heard this loud ass. Alright. Bing! Oh, and here we are. We're down here now. He's been digitized. Alright. Let's do it this way. Go backwards. Let's click this guy. Go to his stuff. There we go. Click this. Bam. Alright. Let's see. You should have bought pizza today. Yeah. Maybe. Alright. Now, what would you like to see? We got the VKET Academy from 2021. You got... I don't like Pop and Jump. Pop and Jump... I don't know. I didn't find a lot of cool things in there. You got the classic Virtual Market. You got Madame Wunderkammer, which I think this one features a avatar that has a breast that actually inflate the entire world, the room that they're in. That is specifically the only thing that I remember from that place specifically is the avatar that just goes whoomp. It's in there. You got the tea party worlds, you got the aquariums, the starships, you got the Hyla cities, the nursery rhyme worlds, you got the hotels. We already went to one of the groove cities. You got Gorivag, which is a nice little place. Imperial cities, you got the Isekai Marsh place. The other Starship Orchestra, which is the part 2, and then you got the old ones, which I don't recommend that we go there at all. So, what would you like to see? Would you like to see the Academy? Would you like to see something else? The Haunted Hotel! The Mystery Catalog! Madame Colts, what that is. Or would you like to go on a space journey? Or be a hero or a villain? Ooh! You want a haunted hotel? Alright, which one? You want the one with the possible inflation or the one that's just Halloween? Blue or red? Red one. Alright. Let's go. Bink! And then music back. We're going to Enigma Records. Show you an Enigma. Enigma balls. Whew. I'm a bit over halfway through that bottle. Gotta do this a tiny bit. There we go. Now my screen is a bit better. Alright. Let's see. I remember when I went through these, I had the old 1070 as my fucking, like, graphics card, and holy fuck, VRChat lagged so badly back then. I don't know how I survived back then using that. I'm gonna try something real funny. I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna try and spin around again. And one more time. I don't know if that actually helps me. No, that one's definitely worse. Okay, spin around. Good grief. Alright, let's see. There we go. We'll be waiting a tiny bit. Meanwhile, we're listening to Magic Pingle, The Quest for Colors, Junk Market. That's a name and a half. Ow. I accidentally kicked my bed.
Remember, kids, when doing VR or anything regarding VR, make sure you have enough play space, make sure you're not kicking things, make sure you're not hitting things, and also make sure that nobody else is there so you don't accidentally hit them. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Wow, this is actually initializing for a while.
Ah!
Hello. Yes, we're here now. Ooh, spooky. Kitty cat. He's like, no. Up. My full body said no. Bink. Ah. Fixed. Someone has a new perfume that's really long lasting and makes you want to go to their parents' house and get the hair for yourself. Ooh. It's that cat. Yeah, it is. Let's go. Do 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 do. Yes. How spooky. Ooh. We got these things. It's spooky. Mr. Dolan. Hello, Cluckman. Boop boop. This one I liked. I liked how unique this one looked. It's like a little mermaid. But she also does have legs, like a doll form, and then you have the mermaid form. She's really pretty. I like how it looks a lot. It's really cool. Oh no. It's the music box of evil. Woo! Oh yeah, you have also these that you can open and then you can read the story that it has. Oh yeah, these are actual avatars as well. You can actually become these little dino things. Boop, boop. They're really funny. I had my buddy actually swap into them and just run around in full body, and it was the funniest thing to watch. A lot of cool clothing as well. Crystals everywhere. I like this as well. Like, this is a nice display. Hello, creature. Then you got this person as well with their mystical things, particles and stuff. There's the avatar. This creator, if I remember correctly, made another avatar that I really liked that had a umbrella and I think they had a lantern that was really cool looking. I don't remember, but I like their stuff. These guys, they still have a booth basically in every single VKet, and their booth has now exploded. This is something that will happen eventually over time to booths where the textures will disappear and it just becomes error textures, and we do not want to get close to that. Too close, that is. Otherwise, bad things happen. I'm surprised we have only now found one that has exploded. Hello there. Nice. Nice. I think that's meant for cleaning your glasses, basically. Cool. Some outfits, once again. We got some swords. Funny little creature. You got the Battle City of Magica, where they had a lot of gimmicks and stuff that they used. Some more clothing. Nice. That looks nice. Alright. What's down here? Oogity boogity boo. Ooh, it's this one. She has a cool gimmick where the smoke is actually a creature. So I actually like that. That's kind of cool, where the smoke is literally a creature. It's really freaking nice. You got her stealing shit. You got the instruments just doing their thing. Some cool avatars. These guys are still around. They still are making avatars. Still. They are still making a lot of avatars. And they made... That one was their most flat-chested avatar that they ever made. Otherwise, they make these. And there's a bunch of them. Well, they know exactly what they're making. You have her with the hawk gimmick. Or falcon. That's not a hawk, that's a falcon. If I remember correctly, they now have a male version. And the gimmick is you can literally just make them sit wherever the heck. Big boobas indeed. This is one of the, like, her face looks like she belongs in Final Fantasy. She does not look like a VRC avatar. Meanwhile, the hawk just, or falcon just kind of looks like he's just there. It's really funny. Yeah. I think I can actually test it out. Hold on. Let me test that out real quick. See if it still works. There we go. Oh! The falcon is a bit weird, but there it is. Let's see. Falcon... Oh! Yeah, we can actually see from the screen where what the falcon's looking. So if I go to flying mode... Oh! As you can see... Hello, creature. We can set a perch right there. Then we can press that. And the falcon will be just there. So if I move around, he will constantly stare at us. Spin! We can make him just go to the left hand. Turn that off. Then you can have him in a drone mode where he can just, you know... You can just use this and just go. There he goes. On his way. Yeah, he's using the old drone gimmick. Which is kind of cool. Really nice. Oh yeah, there's Japan Street again. I always visit this place, every now and then. Just to see what's changed over time. You got this funny dude with a lot of gimmicks. Funky creature. Then you got these guys. These guys disappeared. They were there for about 2 or 3 years, and they just kind of just mysteriously went poof, gone. Just gone. Double little creature. Hello, John. Clothing is cool and all, and you got these clockwork dudes as well. And then you got these guys who are just doing their own thing. Just bouncing around. Twitch streamers. Am I right? Oh! Sir? Madam, whatever the hell you are. Why do you have to spook me like that? I'm gonna do something real quick. Gonna grab this. Just gonna make sure that the cable is okay. Okay. Then do a little bit of this, a little jiggy. And hold up. I know exactly the spot where something is wrong. It is, I think, here. I don't think I can find the spot anymore where the problem was. Oh well, whatever. Maybe I'll spin one more time. Oh yeah, that kind of did the trick. Oh well, whatever. Let's keep on looking. While we still are alive for now. You got some tea sets, you got some classes and whatnot. Ah, my throat. Oh, hold up, I gotta twirl around one more time. There we go. Oh, good grief. I feel dizzy now. Oh, that was really bad. You got the pixel ones. It's a really cool looking and everything else. You got this gator, snapping gator thing. I don't know what the hell was happening here. Some harpy stuff, and you got VRC Chan over there with the all that jazz. And then I think now we're back at the beginning. Yep, now we go back to the beginning. So we have time to check out at least one more place. Yep. Here we go, we're back at the beginning. Alright. So, one last place. What would you like to see? If there's anything you would like to see, is there a specific one? Because we got the Hyla City places with the hero and villain stuff. We got the other guys with their stuff. We got the VKet Academy, which is like a big school like place, kind of like a Persona. It was really cool looking. And then we had the other dude with the Kowloon stuff and a bunch of other worlds. You got the VKet Plazas, both Christmas and, you know, future stuff. You got the magical places. You got the fucking forest and what. You got so many places. Is there anything that you would specifically want to see? We also got Almeria, which was a really bright and beautiful place. There's two of them, actually. One of them is, for some reason, at the top, and the other one's below. I don't know why. Weird. So, is there a one that you would like to see, or should I just pick one? We can just check that out, and that's gonna be the final one, basically. What do you think? Because I can pick one. I can pick an old one that we can go visit. Or I can let you pick, like, a random one. Why's my body jittering like that? Stop jittering. Dingus. The 2024 one there. We got a bunch of them. So we got the Starship ones here, the Imperial cities, the Isekai ones. There's the Groovegraph city from 2024. Then we got the other one. We got Storytime, Sky Park, Lost Civilization. We got Kowloon, Bewitched areas. And the other one had the... What was the High City? Oh no, those are fucking 2023. So yeah, 2024 is the Groove Ground, Imperial City, you got the Isekai March, the Starship stuff, and then you had the... I'm looking at the same dude again. You got Kowloon, Story Times, the Ardella place, Sky Park, and then Bewitched Dream. And Miracle. So yeah, we got quite a few basically. Which one would you like? We have a factory. Somebody else to say I choose the last one. Alright, if I choose the last one, then we're gonna go back to a very old one. Because I want to go back here. I want to go to Almeria. The town of new beginnings. Purely because I want a bright world. I want to go to a bright ass world. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hold up. There we go. There we go. I'm hearing my upstairs neighbors waking up and doing their thing again. I'm really hoping that they get kicked out at some point. I fucking hate them. I dislike them so much. I fucking hate them. I don't know why they have to be such annoying people. Like, how hard is it to live in an apartment complex and not be annoying? I don't get it. Because, like, you're not the only person who lives in there, so why cause issues for others? Crunch. Do 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 boom boom do 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 do. Come on. Sorry that it takes a while for it to load. There we go. Anyways. Yes. Bink! To the new beginnings. There we go. We're now in a fantasy world, filled with little creatures. We got these bats. Look at them. Donut bats. You got this Benui. You coming with us, Benui? Let's go. Onto a journey. Yeah. You got a little chest here. Open. Oh yeah, there's all the weapons that you can get. Nice! Quartz weapon. He's an adorable creature. Alright. Here you go, lady. You can hold on to them. Let the Benui be held by the lady. You got a little workshop here. With nothing in it, to be honest. You got this little cafe here that sells you, like, a house, camera, and a bunch of other little things. They're really cool. And then you got this gem shop that sells you a gem and clothing as well. I like this place. Like, I like how it is. Boink. It's really fun. I enjoy these. Genuinely. There's a little sticker right there as well. You got these creatures around here that are selling stuff. Falling asleep and all that jazz. You got her just happily here with the little creatures. Some more little thingies, earrings, pocket watches and stuff. Barely things that you can see, which is really funny. Studiometry just makes like prefabs. Bread? Little bread dog. Oh my god. That's a big bread dog. Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave him be. There's the bat still. There's a dude on sale. He's free. You got these little fennecs selling cake. And then you got another Banui. Hello, Banui. Oh, who's your good Banui? Here. You can hang around with them. Good Banui. You got the comedy duo in there. Some more parfaits and stuff. And art. Ooh, food and machines. Nice. Some little old Abbeys as well. And there's sheep. And a Banui over there as well. Lots of Banuis actually. They're really adorable. Oh yeah, then you got these creatures. You got the little deer creature. You got the harpy. You got dragon thingamajiggy, thingamabobby. You got the cat up there. Or dog. Yee. Another Banui. You got that. Oh, that was an anime, I think. Like an animation that they did. Yeah, it is. It is. They turned it into an anime later. You got fish. We found the fish. Boom, boom, boom. Fishy. Dude, that's such an old asset. I can't believe how old the fish aquarium is. You got the maids out here doing maid things. Kitty cat. You got the sheep. Big sheep. Hello, kitty cat. He's a good kitty cat. Very good cat. Wait, that's the Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Okay. Just on time for the last world, yeah. Hello, Banui. What's up, Salad? You got some baseball bats, no horny, and everything else. Got a little shop here that sells random shenanigans as well. Ooh, food and stuff. Oranges. Nice. Just on time. Yee. You got these little critters over here doing their things. Oh, I'm gonna put the Banui here with these guys. Yeah. There you go. What do you sell? Collars, harmonicas, and whatnot. And all sorts of things. Really cool. I like it. Another Banui. Squeak, squeak. Here, go hang around with your buddies. Whee! Into the fluff. The 13 container simple furnitures made on Earth, yeah. Simple furnitures. How's stream been? Stream's been fine. I've been a bit tired, but that's par for the course. Considering I didn't sleep much. You got this, the percussion rifle. Pew! Nice. So we've been just checking out like old virtual market worlds and just hopping around these, looking at them. Every time I check these out, I feel very tired. I feel very, very, very tired. I just feel super EP. And I can't help it. The knight armor and stuff. And then you got Lantana shops. Uma. Almost. And then here's like the actual like final area. Which, honestly, it's kind of sad that it's so fast how this one was over. But it is what it is. You got the big ship there. And yeah, like these are the old VKets. I like them a lot. I've always been a big fan of the old VKets. There's just something about them, especially like these little creatures here. I'm gonna sit the hell down. Oh, there we go. But yeah, stream's been, you know, good. Stream's been good, stream's been fun. Low energy today, but that's fine. That's par for the course for a lot of the things that I do. In fact, let me actually do it easier this way so I can actually, you know, have you guys properly there. Your Twitch broke right after sending that. Good job. Good fucking job, bro. Like I said, it's been fine. I just been low energy and whatnot, so I just been kinda tired. Happens. Didn't get much sleep and all that jazz, but it's whatever. And we're at the end as well, so going through these old VKets, they're a good memory lane, and also just they're a good way to make me even more tired. I just want to pass out now. I just want to go to sleep. I just want to go shmee. And I think Handred's already teetering on that point where they're gonna fall asleep in like a few seconds, basically, or a few minutes. And I'm really sorry for these like shorter streams as well, but it is what it is. For my VR's sake, I don't dare do super long streams with these, just to make sure that nothing breaks. That's basically. So I'm gonna call it here. I'll be back in the evening with Final Fantasy, because I want to play that. Tomorrow will be Persona 3 Reload, and then on Thursday we'll do some more graffiti stuff. Hopefully things will be fine, so we're gonna have stuff like that. Yeah, EPB. Can't really help it, bro. But I'm gonna skedaddle. As usual, I'm not gonna raid. I don't raid during VR streams for reasons. But yeah, hope you enjoyed these old VKet worlds. And now that you know about them, you know what to basically missing out on and everything else. But I'm gonna get going. Y'all have a wonderful time. Go to bed, Handred. You too, Bacon. And have a good one. See ya, broskies, and everybody else. Have a wonderful time. Bye-bye. Yeah.